When trying to pick one specific character to decide as my number one best character in Smash Ultimate, it's really difficult to do considering that I just main the whole roster. I find every character a joy to play as because it's just a really well balanced game. I mean, besides Little Mac, but we don't talk about that. Anyway, Smash Ultimate is a really well balanced game and it definitely has a lot of great characters. And in this video, I just want to talk about the characters that I'm the best at. And keep in mind that my mains in this game constantly change. It's never usually the same character. And I wanted to make this video after the final character was released, but since my mains constantly change, I don't really feel like there's a reason to wait until the final character comes out. I just want to dive straight into it, and hopefully you can compare some of your favorite characters with the ones that I have. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it. Yoshi has a very unique playstyle, and I feel like a lot of people hate to fight against him because of that playstyle. But I actually really enjoy his playstyle and his movement. To start off, I like his crafted roll a lot. I know a lot of people dislike that alt because it replaced the Black Yoshi alt, and trust me, the Black Yoshi one was my favorite in Smash 4. But I like the crafted world one because it just feels a lot more unique than any other of the skins do. Anyway, now onto his gameplay. I like Yoshi's air movement a lot because it just feels so quick, kind of like Jigglypuff's. Plus, his double jump goes very high, which is always a plus, and it has super armor, so that's again always a plus. Plus, also, cause he has a high jump and good airspeed, you can do a lot of off-stage tactics with him, like double back air, or maybe even double forward air, or just good neutral airs. And I like the speed of his smash attacks too because they're relatively fast, but they're also pretty strong, especially F and up smash. His specials are okay because, I mean, his side B, I like to use that move a lot, but it's not really the best move because you can attack it very easily. And his neutral B is very memeable, and trust me, that's the best way to get kills with him. Besides maybe double F air. But his up B doesn't really exist. I mean, it's more just like an extra little jump. But his down B is also really good because it's amazing for breaking shields. I also think his final smash is amazing because, come on, it references the Melee intro, the best smash intro of all time, no debate. Anyway, that's all for Yoshi. I like his playstyle, and I think he's just a really cool character. The Fat Croc himself, Rool. Honestly, I feel like he's a very interesting character out of the whole cast, and definitely one of the most requested before Ultimate came out. Let's start off with the ults. I actually like the dark purple one because there's just something really cool about it. None of his other ults really fit me, I mean, I just prefer the green, but the dark purple is something that I can get around, and it's my favorite ult out of the rest of them. So let's start off with his unique trait, his belly armor. Oh my god, this can come in handy so much. And it's super annoying to fight against. I have a friend who literally just spams neutral B and side B and literally just does neutral air and down smash to abuse the belly armor. And I'm just like, bro, you're only winning because of this character. It literally reminds me of Ice Climbers back in Melee and Brawl. Anyway, now onto his specials. Like I mentioned, neutral B and side B are one of the most spammable moves in Smash Brothers. Literally, they are the most annoying things to deal with when fighting this character. His attacks are, I mean, they're okay. His smash attacks are pretty good, especially down smash at the ledge. That can get really annoying. His up smash is a little weird, and his aerials are alright. I mean, back air is very fun to use, and it's very strong too, but up air has so much end lag, it's hard to really get any good combos out of it. I mean, it's not really a combo move, but still. There's really one thing that I just don't like about Rool is that he's pretty slow, and that isn't like the best thing you want to have in a character. His final smash is really sick though. It shows the ending of DK64, or at least the bad ending. It shows what really happens. And that's really cool to me. I feel like that's a perfect reference and a great final smash for him. Overall, K-Rool is a pretty cool character, and he's K-Cruel. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Your ears must be bleeding right now. I'm sorry. Let's just move on. Currently, Mewtwo is the character that I am learning the most. I'm trying to get him into Elite Smash, and that is definitely easier said than done. For the alts, I mean, come on. You have to pick Shadow Mewtwo. That's the best alt of all time. Well, not of all time, but one of the best alts in the game. Mewtwo's air movement, though, is god tier. I love to just go off stage and do double back air because back air has such a huge hitbox. It is one of the best kill options that he has, at least for me, and it's so funny to trap people with that move. And his throws are amazing too. If you just go to the ledge and grab somebody and use back throw, it's literally just reminding me of Ness back throw where they're dead so quickly. It's such a good kill throw. I love his air movement and his throws. His specials are also amazing. I mean, Shadow Ball is really great if you want to just have a really powerful attack. And I loved his down B. I think it's called Confusion. That move is really easy to hit with if you know what you're doing, of course. And if you do know what you're doing, you can get a lot of free kills out of that move. And I love his Reflector too. It's not the best Reflector in the game, but it does its job really well. Especially because sometimes it just comes out of nowhere and surprises your opponents. His up B is really good too because he has a great double jump, which lets him get a lot of vertical recovery movement. His air dodge is also fantastic because he literally goes invisible, and that's a great air dodge. I mean, what else can you say? His final smash is just okay. I mean, I love the transformation into Mega Mewtwo, but that's really it. I mean, it's pretty strong, but I mean, there's not really a cinematic. It's just a transformation in a giant Shadow Ball. But overall, I love Mewtwo as a character, and he's definitely the one that I'm trying to learn right now. When I saw the initial reveal trailer for Piranha Plant, I knew that he would be one of my mains. This dude is just so much fun to play. I love his pink alt, it's referencing the Piranha Creepers from 3D World, and it just looks really nice. I know a lot of people like the blue alt, but I just dig the pink one with the blue pipe. His specials are so crazy. I mean, neutral B is just amazing, side B is just amazing for damage, up B is an insane recovery, and down B is just amazing for knockback. All of his specials are so good, and that's what makes him so fun. I mean, his normal attacks are great too, but his specials are what really makes him really good. I mean, he's not a great character, but he's really fun to play. His attacks are just fine, like I said before. I mean, nothing is too special. I mean, F smash and up smash are pretty strong, but that's really all that stands out for me. I mean, I like back air a lot too, but that's really it. There's only one problem that I have with him, and that's just his fall speed. He falls way too fast. I mean, his recovery goes really far, so that kind of counters it, but if you do a laggy aerial like back air, you fall really quickly, and it takes a while for you to actually use up B to get back onto the stage. His final smash though is sick. Now I know that I just complained about Mewtwo's final smash not having a cinematic, but come on, Piranha Plant's final smash references Subspace Emissary, the best story mode for Smash, and that's not even a debate. It's such a great final smash, and it's really something different. I never really expected it to work like it does. Overall, Piranha Plant is just a really out of left field character, and I love him for that. The character that debunked the Grinch leak. We all know Incineroar. I love his Big the Cat alt. It literally is just Big the Cat, and how can you not love that? Hold up, am I becoming a rapper? Okay, never mind. His specials are really cool. I love side B in particular a lot because if you land the hit correctly, if you time it right, it's really strong. Up B is also a powerful move, but it's unfortunately not the best recovery. But if you combo side B into up B in midair, it's a pretty good horizontal recovery option. Vertical recoveries though aren't really Incineroar's best thing. His attacks are also really strong as well, and his throws are amazing. I love the feel of back throw especially. It just feels so powerful. Unfortunately, he's the slowest character in the game, but that doesn't matter too much because characters usually approach him, not the other way around. Plus, If they approach him, he can just use Side B, which is a command grab, and easily wreck somebody. Now let's talk about his main gimmick, Revenge. I love this mechanic a lot. It rewards people for spamming counters. You already know. Okay, wait, never mind. I hate people who spam counters. They're the most annoying players ever. But this move actually rewards you for doing that because the more you spam counter, the more powerful you become. Why did I say that so awkwardly? I love Revenge just because it gives you a more powerful attack, which is always a plus. And you feel a lot stronger when you have it for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's just that feeling that you're going to unleash a very powerful attack in a few seconds. I don't know, you just feel very powerful when you have it activated. His final smash is also my favorite in the game because it just feels so cinematic. It's just like, boom, 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 yeah, you're done, get out of here. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's just move on. I love Incineroar. He's a really fun character, and he's been my main from day one. Hero is a very interesting character. Let's start off with the alts. I love the alt from Dragon Quest VIII because you gotta pick it because of the hamster. It's just the hamster. Munchie is the best, and if you don't pick Munchie, the alt with Munchie, you're no. Just get out of here. Anyway, let's talk about his main gimmick, Magic Power, or MP. This is a really strange gimmick, but it also makes so much sense, and it perfectly references the series that he comes from, Dragon Quest. And I've played Dragon Quest XI, so I actually understand all of the references in his moveset. His normal attacks are just basic sword swings, which is what you'd expect from a sword fighter, but his specials are where he really shines. Neutral, side, and up B are all just different versions of the same spell, but his down B command selection is really unique. It basically lets him choose from a bunch of random spells that can either heal, recover, or power up himself, or they're just really strong attacks. And he even has crits on his smash attacks. These are really random, and I think the chance is 1 in 8, but it's still really satisfying landing those critical hits. His final smash is also a really sick cinematic because it brings in all the protagonists from the Dragon Quest series, and it's a really cool final smash. I just love the feeling of it. It's like, team up, let's go, and kick your ass. Alright, why do I keep saying stuff like this? Kazuya is probably the most unique character out of the entire roster. He has so many special things about him. I'd say my favorite alt of his is the white tux. I just love the way it looks, and it matches with the red tie pretty well. His speed is relatively slow, but that's not the biggest problem because just like in Incineroar, many people approach him and not the other way around. I also love that he has an auto turnaround mechanic just like Ryu, Ken, and Terry. It makes doing combos much easier. His specials are okay. I mean, I love neutral B, it's really good, and you can even infinite with side B if you know how to do it properly. And his up B out of shield is a great option, and his up B in general is pretty decent. But he really shines in his attacks. All of his attacks are really great. I mean, some of them have weaknesses, but most of them are relatively strong, especially F Smash. If you land the clean in with F Smash, it is so powerful. I love all his command moves too, especially Demon Godfist, Dragon Uppercut, and Gates of Hell. His command grab is so strong, it's not even funny. And his mechanic, Rage, is also really cool. I love how you can just do a special move called Rage Drive. It's just so cool, and I always land it with the command version. His final smash is also just really sick. He's got a really nice way of talking. I mean, just listen to him. This final smash itself also looks so cool. I love the way it ends with the big boom. Okay, I'm really gonna stop now. Now moving on to the character that I've played with the most, Pokémon Trainer. I mean, I just love the way this character feels. And I've mastered all 3 characters. Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard all go together so well. You gotta start the match off with Squirtle because he's lighter and he's quicker. Then when you're around 30 to 60%, I usually switch to Ivysaur just to get a few big attacks in, and because he's a little heavier. And then when I go above 60 or maybe around 80%, I always switch to Charizard and just... Come on, guys. You gotta spam Flare Blitz. Okay, no, I'm not gonna encourage spamming, but Flare Blitz is such a good move. And I love his back air too. Charizard's back air is so much fun. And his Dare. I mean, all of Charizard's attacks are really good, but again, just spamming up air with Ivysaur is also really cool. And I love Side B with Squirtle. I mean, I take the most risks with Squirtle, but again, he's just a lot of fun to use. I love all three of these characters. My favorite alt is probably the fourth one, just because I gotta pay my respects to Introspective with the pink Charizard alt. But I also love the colors of Squirtle and Ivysaur with this alt too, and I love the girl Pokemon Trainer with the green. It all just fits so well together. Overall, I love Pokemon Trainer, and I think their Final Smash is really cool, especially because it has the little text on the bottom saying, "It's super effective!" Oh my, I'm so sorry, guys. I promised that I would stop the last time, but I just can't help it. These Final Smash lines are so good. If you've seen my reaction to these characters being in Smash Ultimate, I mean, come on. How could I not main them? I love Pyra and Mythra, especially because they come from my favorite game of all time, being Xenoblade 2. And let's just talk about them. I personally love their 6 alt. Sakurai described it as a tricolor aeronautical aesthetic, but personally it reminds me of Cosmos from Xenosaga. Actually, wait. Imagine how sick Cosmos would be as the final character. I mean, it's not going to happen. I doubt we're going to get 2 Xeno characters in one pack, but that'd be sick. Anyway, let's move back to Pyra and Mythra. I mean, if you saw the presentation and you know how they work, Mythra's faster and Pyra's stronger. I usually start the match out with Mythra just because, like Squirtle, she's quicker and a little lighter. And she just has a lot of really good moves. And then when I'm getting higher in percentage, I switch to Pyra and go for the kill. I love all of Pyra and Mythra's attacks. Their specials are really cool in general. Lightning Buster and Photon Edge are really fun to use, and same with Blazing End and Prominence Revolt. Prominence Revolt is a great uppy out of shield move, and is just very strong for no reason. Same with Pyra's F Smash. It is super cool. And Mythra also has Foresight. Now, I rarely end up using Foresight because I usually time all of my dodges really well, but it can come in handy a lot, and I'm sure that it does for other people. Their Final Smash is also really cool. I mean, I wish it was a spoiler, but I'm not gonna spoil it because, come on, the Xenoblade community is dedicated to not spoiling the game, and even though Sakurai spoiled it, I'm not going to. I'm so happy that they chose to add Rex for the Final Smash and let them say, and there you go. I didn't say anything cringy this time. You happy? Well, let's move on to number 1. Sans. How can it be anything other than Sans? Sans is the best Smash character by far. Okay, no, I'm not gonna end this video with a troll. Anyway, Princess Peach. Of course, I mean, how could she not be number 1? If you saw the waifu tier list, you know that she'd be number 1. I love her golden alt because it replaced Daisy, and Daisy is trash, get her out of here. And I just love the look of the golden alt. It looks really clean on her. And with Peach, there's 2 types of matchups that I can have. I can either completely obliterate you, or you completely obliterate me. It's one or the other. And I know that it's strange that I'm putting her at number 1 because of that reason, but I feel so much stronger than her than with any other character on this list. Her speed is not the best, but that's fine because she can just float around the map, and she has good projectiles with the vegetables. And speaking of floating, she has amazing offstage tactics just because of the floating ability. I love hitting somebody with forward air near the edge of the screen. It is so satisfying and you feel so good when doing it. Her attacks are all very good too. I mean, some of them have weaknesses, but I like them all. Her specials are also great, and especially with down special, if you manage to pull out a bomb, you can just kill somebody instantly. I think you can kill somebody at 0, but I'm not so sure. The only thing that I don't like about her is her fall speed. It's like the opposite situation with Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant falls way too fast, and Peach just falls way too slow. But that's fine because her floating ability can save her from falling most of the time, so it's not the end of the world. Her final smash by many people is considered the worst in the game, or one of the worst, and to me, I see them as completely wrong because you literally can heal 60% and you get a free smash attack on somebody. It's free, and it hits the entire map. You do not need to hit a specific character to activate it. You can just use it whenever you want and it would hit everybody, unless they somehow manage to dodge everything. Then you're kinda screwed. But anyway, what are your favorite Smash Ultimate characters? Let me know in the comments below. What are your favorite mains and who are you the best at? And who are you excited to see in the game and who do you think the final character will be? Once again, thank you so much for watching and have yourselves a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and night.